Hellósztok Sziasztok! I'm David, your Hungarian teacher, and come on guys, let's hang in on Hungarian. In today's video, we're gonna check out all the vowels in our language and we're gonna learn how to categorize them. We're gonna pick up some examples from the first video about the alphabet or ABC in Hungarian because I want you to have a clear understanding how this thing basically works. And then, let's see how. Alright guys, so the first question is, what are the vowels in the Hungarian language? Such a question, right? Right at the beginning. Crazy. So, the vowels are the letters like A, E, I, Ö, Ü, for example. If it's not short or long, it's quiet anyway. It doesn't make any difference, right? The next question is, how can we categorize them? Well, we can create two groups for now, because among those vowels, we're gonna have deep and high ones. If you are such a goldfish like me, and you're not able to memorize 5 or 10 letters in a group, then let me grab the opportunity to give you a helping hand. Because we already learned the word we can collect all the deep vowels with. And this word is gonna be auto or car. Because if you look at this word, you're going to see A in the first position. The second letter is U, and at the end, you're gonna see O. And they are all the deep vowels. If the vowel is short or long, it doesn't make any difference, right? What about the next group? The next group is gonna be the high vowels. And we can grab a word to collect all of them. And this word is gonna be tennisütő or tennis racket. If you look at this word, you're gonna realize that we have a lot of vowels in it. We've got E, I, Ü, and Ö. Once again, if the vowel is short or long, it's quiet anyway, it doesn't make any difference, right? So they are gonna be the high vowels in the Hungarian language. But let's find some examples for the deep vowels. I really hope you still remember what was the thing we've learned for the second letter. It was, I think, a bed, right? And bed is gonna be ágy in Hungarian. And it's in the deep vowel group. Because the only vowel we have is A. And that's why ágy is gonna be in the deep group. The next example we're gonna have is saláta. But why is saláta gonna be in the deep group? Because we have 3 vowels, right? O, A, and O at the end. And as I told you, if the vowel is short or long, that's quiet anyway, it doesn't make any difference. And this is why saláta is gonna be in the deep group. Let's find another example. And this is gonna be joghurt. Look at the vowels, guys. Look at those vowels. We're gonna have O and U. And we have both of them in auto, right? And this is why joghurt is gonna be in the deep group, or mély csoport, because csoport means group. Alright, I really hope it's understandable. But now let's check the magas csoport, or the high group out. Here we're gonna have 3 examples again, and the first one's gonna be üveg. But why is üveg in the high group? Because, look at the vowels again, there's Ü at the front, and the second vowel is gonna be E. And we had both of them in tennisütő, right? Let's grab the second example, which is gonna be öt, which means 5, you know. The only vowel here is gonna be Ö. And look at the vowel at the end of tenis üt ő. There is some similarity, I think. So this is why öt is gonna be in the magas csoport or high group. The third example is jeep. The only vowel we have is I. We had I at the tenisütő, so this is why jeep is going to be in the magas csoport or high group. Alright, but now, if we had mély csoport or deep group and magas csoport or high group, then we're gonna have a third group which is gonna be a mixed group. And we're gonna collect all the words into this group. They have the vowels from the deep and from the high group. Let's check it out. The first example is gonna be elephant. But why is elephant in the vegyes csoport or mixed group? Because we've got e at the front. Then we're gonna have a second e. But what's happened there? There's a as a third vowel. And we had a at the mély csoport. And this is gonna mix up everything, because if you have vowels from the deep group and you've got vowels from the high one as well, then this one is gonna be a mixed one. The next one's gonna be zebra. Here we're gonna have e from the magas csoport, and we're gonna have a from the mély csoport. And that's why zebra is gonna be a mixed one. And then the last example is gonna be giraffe. And as you can see, we've got two vowels again. We've got I and we've got a. And I is in the magas csoport or high group, and a, which is in the mély csoport or deep group. And this is why giraffe is gonna be in the vegyes csoport or mixed group. Alright guys, I really hope it wasn't that hard. In the next video, we're gonna check out the definite and indefinite adjectives. Thank you so much for your great work, and don't forget to write your opinion about my course right into the comments. See you right in the next video. Sziasztok!